The world is at war. Hitler's Germany has attacked France and are going to war with Britain. It's truly chaos. Japan has bombed Pearl Harbor, and now America comes for vengeance. But Japan has the greatest fleet in the world. They meet at the Battle of Midway. What happened? We look at some background. Previously, Japan bombed Pearl Harbor. It was a vicious attack, and it caught America by surprise. The attack left America stunned. They had no idea that Japan would attack them with such might. The American Navy was crippled, and no one would have thought that they could come back and take the Pacific. Although the Japanese plans did not stop at Pearl Harbor, Japan wanted to own the entire Pacific, all the way to the American coast. So they planned an attack on Midway right after Pearl Harbor, thinking that the American Navy would be heavily damaged. Although they thought wrong, because the American military was able to decipher the code and figure out that Japan actually was attacking Midway. So they stationed their troops immediately when they found out. So then the U.S. prepared. They mobilized their ships, the Enterprise, Hornet, and Yorktown, out of Midway, which were left Midway defenseless. Although this was their plan all along, so they could ambush the Japanese. To prepare for this, Japan set a diversion in Alaska and attacked. It did not fool the Americans, as they deciphered the code and knew exactly what Japan was up to. The Japanese acted swiftly, attacking Midway with their entire force. Airdropping, chaos, chaos. The Japanese landed back, thinking that this was going to be an easy victory. They refueled their planes and added ammunitions. But they hadn't known that the American fleet was waiting for them behind Midway.
We're coming.
They very much were coming. So the U.S. launched their attack. All their planes, all their bombers going off in spectacular fashion, coming down right onto the Japanese Navy's fleet. All of them. And little did the Japanese know they had all their bombs on their fleet from rearming their planes. So all the fuel, all the bombs had exploded. It was devastating. The anti-air guns had no effect on the US's brave bombers. There was nothing that could be done for the Japanese. The aircraft carriers Kaga, Soryu, and Akagi were destroyed, never to be seen on the naval battlefield again. There's nothing that could be done for the Japanese Navy. They were the last line of defense for Japan. No one would have thought they would have lost. The Kido Butai, the elite group of Japanese aircraft carriers, the flagships, were no longer there, and Japan was doomed in World War II.